Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. When last we left off, we set up life at the Resistance Camp with Commune and Ava, but we have started to think about our previous life at Last Defense Academy with our friends and Ato, and we were thinking of, potentially returning, I think. So let's see how it goes. Last time I asked what your favorite handheld gaming device is. Mine is actually... It's difficult because if the Wii U counts as a handheld gaming device, I would say that because I enjoy playing that so much. But I don't think it really does count, even though you could play games fully on that little screen on the main controller. So I would have to say the Switch 2. I've spent a lot of time playing with my Switch 2, so I quite like that. But anyway, let's get on and play the game. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. A confusing mismatch of emotions was warring inside of me. On one hand, there was my concern for my friends, the feeling that I couldn't sit here and do nothing while they were in trouble. And on the other, the urge to stay out of it, to just hunker down and wait for the end to come. I kept going back and forth, first feeling one way and then the other. On and on it went. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. Day 97. Ever since I heard the news about the school, I'd been caught in an endless nightmare. It kept me awake at night and haunted me in my dreams. There was no escape. I knew going back now wouldn't change anything. I knew that. I was a traitor, after all. They'd probably detonate the bomb in my body the moment they saw me. And I was happy here. I had a life with Eva that was actually worth living. My choice should have been clear. Really, it was no choice at all. So why did I feel so conflicted? And what was I going to do? One of these days I'm gonna have to go and see if I can get everyone's stats to max. Which probably is relatively feasible. I could just replay missions and I could just skip the battles and I still get the BP from that. And then I would also need to go out and do explorations and stuff. But I could just replay a certain set of free days and hopefully that would work out. So, maybe I would do that off recording at some point. Anyway, Commune came to wake me up that morning, looking more small and vulnerable than I had ever seen her. I just received a report from one of my recon teams. Is it? Yes. Perfectionist is leading a massive force of her mutated bioweapons towards the Last Defense Academy. Where is Commune here? Is she supposed to be on screen? It seems the time has come for them to settle things. Attack me. Eva didn't actually say don't go, but it was written all over her face. Based on our projections, she will probably arrive at the school tomorrow. That's when the final battle will take place. Tomorrow. If I left now, I might still be able to make it in time, but should I? I was being completely honest with myself. I didn't want to lose the happiness I'd found here. But could I really abandon my friends after everything we'd been through together? I had a choice to make. The last one before this war finally ended. How was I going to live from here on? Should I just follow my heart? What did following my heart even mean for me? It was time to decide once and for all. Ooh. A choice not even 5 minutes into this episode. Now, so the whole reason we went back in time the first time was to save Nozomi, right? So ultimately, we really should go save Nozomi, or at least do our best to save Nozomi. Staying here will not save Nozomi at all. Nozomi might already even be dead already, so we'll see. Especially with her rejection symptoms. So, yeah, who knows. I think we should go save Last Defense Academy, but obviously we will check out both of the options here. Anyway, go save it. It's your future. I made up my mind. Really. There had never been any choice but this one. I betrayed my friends for Eva, and now I was going to betray her. She and Kamyu would probably never forgive me for coming into their lives like this, only to abandon them. But this was how it had to be. When I'd saved Eva, it was because I refused to lie to myself. I was doing the same thing here. Day 99. As dawn was breaking, I got up and left the tent. Okay, I've got my infuser and fire extinguisher. I won't be needing food or water. Got a pretty decent idea of which direction the school is from here. If I hurry, I should be able to get there before sunset. I thought about leaving a letter or something for Eva, but decided against it. She was going to hate me for running out on her own. If she was going to hate me for running out on her anyway, there was no point in me muddying the water with half-hearted apologies. Better for her to forget about me and move on. Guess I should get going. But right as I started walking, a voice called out to me. So, you really were planning to go back alone? Eva, how? No, not Claire de Lune. Oh, PTSD. I've spent enough time with you to know how you think. You're not the kind of person who can abandon his friends. But you also wouldn't want to get me involved. You might think you're indecisive or half-hearted, but when it really counts, you stick to your convictions. I want to just check. Yeah, so look, we've got like no leaf and no... the only thing we have is the screws. So we will need to go and collect those eventually. So probably if we get to a point where I finish on an ending, maybe I'll go back and do that off video. Because I do need to like level up like these yeah, these especially with like Hiriko and stuff. So yeah. Anyway.
That's why I love you.
Oh my god. You saw right through me, huh? Are you mad? No, not really, just surprised. After all this time together, I thought you would understand me a little better. Oh? What do you mean? I mean, I'm going with you. I'll stay by your side, even if it means fighting my sister. What? But you can't. You'd just be throwing your life away, I bet that the words. Saying that would be like admitting I wasn't expecting to survive this either. Let's do this, and both come back together. Our chances of success are higher with 2 fighters than 1. This should be obvious. But what about Kamyun? And besides, you got no reason to fight for humanity. They brainwashed you into killing your own people. You don't owe them anything. Not them, but you protected me. And you've shown me love. I'm not doing this out of guilt, or pity, or because I don't know what else to do. It's the same for you, isn't it? Or were you only with me because you felt sorry for me? No, of course not.
I don't want to stifle my feelings anymore, Takumi. My heart is telling me to go with you.
So this is the EVA ending.
For once in my life, I want to follow my heart.
EVA? I felt like such an idiot. I really had misunderstood Eva. She had her own feelings and free will trampled over, first by Vectionists and then by us humans. When I let her escape, it was because I wanted her to be free. Free to make her own decisions and live her own life. So, why did I never imagine that she'd choose me? Alright, let's go. You and me together until the very end.
I've waited so long to hear you say that. Ever since you let me out of my cage, this is all I've wanted. To be with you. Always.
Again, Kamyun's not here. I think this is a glitch. Sounds like the matriarch is settled. Commune? You're invisible? I talked to her about it already. She's going to respect my decision. Are you sure you want to let your mum come with me? Aren't you hoping for the two sides to wipe each other out? Not anymore. Whoever wins in the end, the rebellion will find a way to defeat them. Take good care of my mother, Takumi. Alright, that's what you want. I'm sorry, Commune. We finally found each other, and now I'm leaving again. You must think I'm very selfish. Grown-ups have the right to be selfish sometimes too, mother. If you're happy, I'm happy. You have your own life to live. There's nothing wrong with trying to make it the best life you can.
Thank you, Commune. I'll always love you, my darling daughter.
I will be praying for your victory. Both of you.
And so, I left the camp and made my way back towards the school. Not alone like I originally planned, but with Eva by my side. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. Maybe next week. Ba. There's no question of that. Eventually, we reached the spot where the Wall of Fire used to be, and there it was. Last Defense Academy. She is too strong. And it looks like this is as far as we go. No, we can't give up. If we lose, then... This is the end. All that's left is for me to consume your power. Shrink. Eva rushed in and blocked Vexnus' attack at the last minute.
Everybody, stand back!
Guys, are you okay?
Attacking me? You came back. It took you long enough. So you two showed up after all. And just in time, too. The whole thing was starting to feel anticlimactic. Hardly worthy of my moment of triumph. What did you do to the others? See for yourself. They're right over there. But what's next of them? What's left of them anyway? What? Over there, Takumi. Ato pointed to a spot a few feet away. There, in the far corner of the schoolyard, were several mummified corpses. I knew this was a possibility all along. I thought I prepared myself for it, but actually seeing them like this was still a shock. It still hurt. I think there are some more of them under the rubble somewhere. I'll devour them too in due time. Every bit of power brings me closer to being the new god. Damn you, Vexnus. I launched myself at the Supreme Commander, putting all my strength into my next attack, but... Check! He shrugged it off like it was nothing. Didn't even strike her. I felt the rage and despair in that attack. But a blade weighed down with so much emotion will never reach me. Vexnus delivered an attack of her own, a sword cutting through me like a hot knife through butter. I can't believe it. How can she be so strong? It's because she's absorbed everyone's cryptoglobin? Was that the best you can do? How disappointing. I won't even have to transform. I suppose this is the price I pay for being so powerful. I may as well consume you now.
Vexnus!
Once again, Eva stepped in to block Vexnus' attack in the nick of time. Eva, my poor, foolish daughter. You dare to speak my name with that filthy, traitorous mouth of yours? I won't go easy on you just because we're related. You'll suffer as painful a death as the rest of these fools. Eva, don't. You have to run. No, I won't run. Not this time. I'll face my sister. But you, I'll face any foe, Takumi. You've never stood up to me before, but now you'll fight me. For the sake of some alien male. Just how far do you need to disgrace yourself until you're satisfied, sister? First a prisoner, then a slave, now a consort. Where will it all end?
You don't get to talk to me like that. You'll never understand how I feel. You have no idea how much Takumi has done for me. He's given me a whole new life. I'll gladly use it to protect him. Even if it means fighting you.
Hell yeah. Attack. Eva let loose a mighty attack. Perfectionist deflected it, but not as easily as she had in mind. Supreme Commander looked shaken. Eva had managed to surprise her. When did you get so strong? Fine, I'll give you a taste of my true power. Transform, sister. Fight me with everything you've got. I'm sorry, Takumi. Huh? I wanted to fight this battle as the Eva you knew. I didn't want you to see me in that form again. But if we want to win this, I'm going to have to use it one last time.
Blood of my bond. Release.
From there, all the rest of us could do was stand and watch. Before our eyes, the two giant monsters clashed again and again, trading blow after vicious blow. Perhaps the strangest thing of all was that they were evenly matched. Eva was actually holding her own against the Supreme Commander.
I must admit, I'm impressed. Where did you get all this power?
It was always there. I just found a way to draw it out. Until now, I never understood what my divine power was for. Why it chose me.
Interesting that she's now more powerful. Maybe there's another way to increase the increase power level without consuming someone else.
But there's not a single doubt in my mind now. I'll use this power to protect those dear to me. To protect Takumi and Commune. I will defeat you!
Even for all your nonsense, you are my sister. However, there's a difference between those who have devoured God's power and those who have not, that you could never hope to bridge. You're still abiding by our people's ridiculous teachings, but I'm different.
Eva roared like a feral animal and became a whirlwind of bloody steel. It was just like the time she went berserk after absorbing Shoma's grip to Logan.
Yet! I haven't lost yet!
What is this? Eva, you absorbed another warrior's power. You broke the taboo. Bravo, sister.
It is quite interesting that these two are sisters. I think that's a pretty cool story beat.
I thought you were just another cretin clinging to the teachings for comfort. But no, you're like me. We are family.
Vicious! I won't lose. I can't lose!
It was a gruesome battle. The two commanders tearing into each other with so much desperation and malice that it made my stomach churn. Tears were streaming down my face. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. Eva, sweet gentle Eva, was fighting like a relentless killing machine, and not out of duty to her planet either. She was fighting solely to protect the one she loves now. When I thought about it like that, her monstrous form started looking incredibly beautiful to me.
Ava! Don't let her beat you! You have to win this, Ava! I'm here for you!
All I could do was try to hold my broken body together and shout encouragement, but Eva hurt me. The ends of her blood-stained mouth lifted up into a smile.
Thank you, Takumi. Just watch! I will protect you!
Perfectionist and Eva continued to fight each other for a while after that. I kept cheering Eva on until my throat was hoarse and cracked. The battle lasted several more hours. Finally, the two sisters were no longer able to maintain their transformations and reverted to their true forms. To think someone like you could push me this far. I underestimated you, sister. You've shown a real ambition and gained great power. But I think you know your ambition can't match mine. I've sworn to become a god and rule over this planet forevermore.
Huh.
Ambition? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not like you. Two of them were exhausted, but no one dared to step between them. Their movements were sluggish, but as they raised their weapons once more, it was still every bit as intimidating.
Now, we end this.
Yes. Once and for all.
Eva and Vexnus lunged towards each other in one final clash. There was a flash of steel as blades met flesh. Two of them collapsed to the ground at the same time. Eva's blade had pierced Vexnus' heart. The light faded from the Supreme Commander's eyes, and then her body went still. As for Eva, she didn't look much better. She used up every last ounce of her strength.
Ava!
Takumi, did you see?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. You were great, Ava.
I won. I actually beat my sister. Perhaps this is wishful thinking, but do you think he lent me his power? I broke God's law when I killed Shoma, but he
Aww.
still helped me protect you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he would have wanted. But don't talk. You need to rest.
I held her hand in mine, but it felt cold. Her pulse was weak. It was like she was fading away right in front of me. I could feel other people standing around me, probably Hiroko, Eito, and Nozomi.
You saved us. Our team didn't get wiped out. And Commune. She'll be safe now, too.
I'm glad. It means you won't have to be alone. And maybe now, there can be peace. Just like you always wanted.
I wanted to scream. I didn't care about any of that. Humans, Futurans, peace. None of that mattered anymore. I just wanted Eva to stay with me. That was all I needed. She was all I needed.
Don't be sad, Takumi.
I just hit my mic, I'm so sorry.
You saved me too. You gave me a whole new life. One that I chose for myself. I got to choose how I lived. And how I died. That's enough for me, Takumi.
Her voice was too weak to hear, but she mouthed the words, "Thank you, I love you." And then, Eva, a person I loved more than anyone in the world, closed her eyes, never to open them again.
No. You can't.
Now, it was up to me and my surviving companions to protect the planet. Vexnus' demise heralded a new chapter of Futurum's history. And in humanity's too. The two sides would open negotiations and forge a path to true peace together. But Eva wouldn't be here to see it happen. The time she and I spent together had been happy, but all too brief. That's why I would never forget Eva, or what we had meant to each other. I would carry her with me forever. Interesting ending. Especially since we seem to have ditched Nozomi and went with Eva there. That is definitely the Eva route then. I don't really need to save these, Jeez, this was all the way back here. What's this choice? Oh, either kill Eito or don't kill Eito. And then back here is either let him join or don't let him join. Yeah, so what I could do is I could go to like this free time here and there's 4 days of free time, so I could just go through these free time days over and over to get the stuff that I need. if I wanted to. Which I might actually do. We'll see how long this ending is. This other ending. This route here. To stay there. We're already at 25 minutes, so we'll see how it goes. And if this ending takes us to a decent time, I know I said 4 episodes this session, but I could spend the rest of this session to level up everyone's abilities, I think. Okay, stay here. It's your future. My heart was in anguish. It assaulted me with all the guilt it could muster, begged me not to abandon the ones I'd sworn to protect. My friends, my family, my entire species. But I ignored its entreaties. I had something else I wanted to protect now. Takumi? Eva, that's who I wanted to protect. As long as I have her by my side, nothing else matters. That's how I feel in my heart of hearts. I won't go back to the academy. I'll stay here and continue to build a life with Eva. Even if I lose everything else, this is what my heart wants. It's okay, I've made my choice. I don't know how many days, months, or years have passed since then. But even I have been wandering the wasteland for a long time now. On that fateful day, Last Defense Academy fell and was destroyed. Forces of Earth were foiled and Vectionist rule became stronger than ever. Futuron wasn't raised by undying flames, but now we had a dictator to deal with. However, she was ambitious. She hunted down the rebellion with extreme prejudice. We lost touch with Commune, and don't even know if she's still alive. Even I have managed to avoid Vectionists so far, but it may only be a matter of time.
Takumi, I felt it kick just now.
Interesting that this implies that the commanders and the special defense unit are not celibate. Is it celibate? I don't know what it's called. They can have babies.
You did? Wow. It's so full of energy.
Yeah, it's a real little rascal. I can't wait to meet it.
Same here. We could use an excuse to celebrate.
We'd lost a lot. Almost everything, in fact, except for each other. But I still have Eva, and she still has me. So I don't regret making this choice. Even with the world in the state that it's in. It's what allowed me to share my life with the woman I love.
I bet the baby's going to look like you.
No way. Definitely going to take after its mother.
We began walking again, hand in hand, feeling each other's warmth and knowing that we weren't alone. Interesting that, I suppose, because they're like wearing rags, I suppose. I was going to say, like, it's interesting that Eva just has her baby bump just out on the show here. Perhaps this was our punishment for everything we'd done, but it wasn't all bad. We had the world to ourselves now, and for the rest of our lives, we'd always have each other. Okay, that ending was quite quick. Eva Route the Wanderers. Okay, completed all Eva routes. What was the other one which I got the other day? Oh, Rebellion routes. So, this is like the second scenario. This is Rebellion route. This is the EVA route. This is the Goodbye Ato route, which is interesting. Rebellion route. And then I suppose we're going all the way back here to day 57. Yeah, 57. Crazy. But it's been about 30 minutes, so I think we should stop here. I could spend this time to level up everyone's skills, I think. So I might just do that. We'll see how it goes. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you stay into the end, thank you so much. Please do feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. The comment question for today is, when's your birthday? Very simple question. If you don't want to answer it, that's no problem. But I think it'll be interesting to see if I've got any shared birthdays with anyone. So yeah. Well, for now, that'll be it. Thank you so much, and I shall see you all in the next episode. Have a good time, and good night.